Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you for watching my videos. So today I want to talk about gloves I choose. So main reason why I going with those gloves is that in the past I've been using from regular work gloves through the expensive bushcraft gloves, which they are like made for the bushcrafting. So I'm talking about spending 35, 65 and $175 in expensive gloves. Some of the work gloves, they are $25, $35 as well. And after last weekend I go through my last tactical gloves, which I've been using couple pair of those. They are from company mechanics. And I simply go to the Harbor Freight. Nothing what I can see there what works for me. I go in a Home Depot. They did have some selections, but I end up to go to Menards, and they have a huge selection of the gloves, and I really spend like half hour to choosing gloves I want to have. So in the bottom here, those are heavy duty gloves, which I put one on me. So you can see like a very flexible material. There is like no fingers are like extend that long. So usually in many gloves, you're gonna choose, it's gonna be like a thumb and sometimes trigger finger or pinky finger. They'll be like very long, like almost 3/4 inches long, so you either have to end up to doing some modifications, but those fits me particularly well. Those are size L, so as you see, sometimes I gonna go with the XL with some gloves, and sometimes I have to go with a large size because they are all made differently. So if you have a chance to shop them locally and you don't looking for the expensive pair of gloves, this is gonna be probably good video for you, because these are like $15 gloves before the tax. Okay, so so these I choose for working around the fire and doing the like a heavy stuff. Okay, and then I choose these gloves here, and they're gonna be for like a detail work, something when I need to feel my fingers. Both of them have a really great stitching. So as you see, like a palm, it's like a double material. Your thumb all around with the point finger for the gripping, so that is definitely big plus for me. So this is gonna kind of tell you like when you're gonna take even like a hot call for short period of the time, or your hot cup, stuff from the fire itself. These gonna protect you. They are not like specified for the fire, but because I've been using similar ones before, I know for like that quick grab, taking the stuff away from your fire or putting the stuff back on it, for that short period of the time, those work really great. Okay, so this is gonna be the gloves I will choose for that. And now goes to the these gloves. These calls the driver gloves. So here is a detail. So they are leather men's gloves. This is the SKU number if you choose to go with these, so at least maybe help you to find by the SKU number. I mean, and your size gonna be maybe different. So these come XL to fit me perfect. And this is the brand. And then my second gloves, these more heavy duty ones, they are, this is the size, but again, you see these are come with the L, and they fit me like nice and snug, and I can easily take them off. This is the SKU number. That's the brand. And as you see, they are heavy duty cowhide. And this is detail. You can also stop the video just to kind of watch the detail. I don't want to read all of it, but you can. And also for this pair, I choose to use this brand Otterwax leather care. These are like for the boots, but I've been using them before for treating the different materials. You know, it's a pretty much beeswax. With some sort of blend, obviously, couple of the other things. So those I choose to give like extra protection, and I treat them with the beeswax. You know, so especially for like a wet condition when I'm gonna lift up the like a wet stuff, because those are like a kind of that you know, inner side of the skin. So those I didn't really want to treat those. If those goes wet, you know, I'm gonna hang them out, grab another pair. And my total cost in these were I believe like $33 already with the tax. So about $15. I think one of them are like $14, one of them are like $15, and plus tax. You know, so great choice right here, and really just how they feel. And I know that like kind of different skin. So let's just say like this is gonna be probably like it doesn't specify, but this is more like the deer skin, and this one it's a cowhide, you know. So these are smooth finish, and these are kind of raw, but they are soft. They are, you know, like when you sometimes buy these gloves, they are super stiff. It's really hard to break through them. Those are, you just put them on, and they don't even feel like you have to break them in. Both of them have like a really great stitching inside, so you barely feel like a stitching for such a raw gloves. You know, which other ones, they are like a very bulky. And if you really truly doing bushcraft, like you know, moving around the logs, chopping or sawing the wood, you know, if you're building the shelter, you don't want anything when your hand feels like you need to put more power to the grabbing your tools or like grabbing the stuff around. You want to feel like you really wearing this like a really snug, silky, almost like a silky feeling gloves. And those are both of them that type of gloves. I would appreciate if you guys have any comment. I definitely don't want to say that like other brands, like those expensive brands like Hestra, they are bad. You know, the difference here, what I'm trying to say, it's like if you really truly working with these gloves, let's say the Hestra is gonna, you know, last you definitely for 2 seasons, but then you're gonna have like whatever $65 or $150 spending right in a garbage can, which these, if you're gonna go through them about 2 seasons, you throw them away, and it doesn't hurt you to buy another pair. You can go through the couple pairs of gloves like these, you know, for working around the fire. Obviously, those doesn't have anything inside. So if you're working in the winter, in a cold condition, if you that guy or gal who's got like a really little bit colder hands, you know, you might think that you need like more layers. But here I'm trying to describe that like when you're really working around, you know. So like when you're really working around, like your blood flow going, you know, you kind of doing the work, you getting warm. And for that purpose, I don't think you really need extra layers, because they kind of, you know, blocking you from like doing the detail work. Like let's say these, if I have a piece of twine or paracord and I need to like tied up some stuff around the shelter, you know, or pulling the lines, you know, and like making some knots for putting the like tarp shelter. These are perfect. These are just feel really like you can do like a much more detailed work, you know, to the certain extent, of course. You know, same thing with these. Those are still pretty fine finish, really soft, but heavy duty material, which you can feel that huge difference. So please, guys, you know, I would appreciate if you like this video. I hope I'm not making this too long, but same time, I would like to hear the comments. I would like to hear what type of gloves you guys using. What is your personal experience? This video is mostly about like a practicing bushcraft with not spending so much money. Not saying here absolutely that like you know, expensive ones are not worth it. You know, if you love them, you know, if you want to spend the dollar, you know, they are great gloves. Me, for my personal opinion, you know, because I've been through like so many gloves, and in years I spent, you know, some good dollars, you know, in a really good gloves. I know I'm going back to this because this is work all the time and it works great. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Be safe out there in the woods.